Going on, everyone? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another Blueprint episode for Call of Duty Mobile. Today we are going to be discussing the newly released Mythic Rytec Amr Nautilus. So right off the bat, this is a very beautiful skin. It's probably one of the most beautiful and most elegant skins I think I've seen in a long time, especially for COD Mobile. You know, the legendaries have been a little bit underwhelming, and you know, even the mythics haven't been really this great. But it's nice to see a mythic weapon have a little bit more of a majestic feel to it. Typically we usually see like very dark themes and just, you know, like very high tech or something like that. Something like the Artifact or, you know, the Fennec Ascended. But now it's nice to see that we have a more fantasy underwater type of majestic looking mythic weapon. And it's one for the history books because this is actually the first ever sniper rifle to receive a mythic skin ever. You know, we haven't had a Locust mythic, we haven't had a DLQ mythic or anything like that. The Rytec Amr is the first one to ever get it. So of course, first and foremost, this is a reactive skin, obviously because it is a mythic. It does have 3 different types of death effects. And I do have to say, most of the death effects, like the ones that you actually have to buy to get, aren't really the best. When it comes to like the default death effect, you know, just the one that comes with the gun, I honestly think it's just far better than, you know, the other ones. As weird as it sounds, the more you progress this weapon, the colder it gets. So let me explain to you how that works. So once you reach level 8, you do get all these attachments that make your weapon look like more of a frozen type of mythic skin. If anything, the Rytec is pretty much a multi-themed weapon. It could be either, you know, water-based, or it could also be ice-based. It kind of goes hand in hand with the death effects because one involves more water, or just, you know, water spouts from a whale, and the other one also involves ice. So yeah, it's basically a water and ice type of theme going on here. One thing I do like about the skin is that it kind of strays away from the usual design that it gives us like in the past seasons. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like with the Fennec Ascended, there was like always like this cylinder that was always spinning. The same thing was there for the Holger and even for, I believe, the AS Val. Like, it kind of strays away from that and decides to make it a little bit more spherical with all that water and all the machinery going around there. And I really do like the aquatic energy that kind of courses around it the more you end up, you know, getting kills with it. Also, not to mention, the scope does look pretty dope as well, but keep in mind, it doesn't really change the shape of the scope. You know, it doesn't turn square or anything like that. It's just a basic round scope. Also, the sprinting animation is different as well. It pretty much takes form of the tactical sprint from Modern Warfare whenever you held a sniper. Another cool feature is the reload animation. So typically you usually see your character take out the mag and replace it with a new one. So here, the mag pretty much ejects itself, and then the character pretty much puts the new mag in. It's pretty nice, something that we usually never see in this game. So now let's get down to the attachments for this Mythic Rytec. So it does have the Marksman Barrel, does have Steady Stock, OWC Laser Tactical, like every single blueprint in this game does, as well as the bipod and the granulated grip tape. So if you're going to want the other attachment skins, you're going to have to progress through the mythic levels, which unfortunately costs more money. But I do recommend staying where you're at because, you know, there's nothing really crazy at the end of the road. So the class setup that I have for you guys, of course, is from my last video. It's MIP Light Barrel Short, OWC Skeleton Stock, OWC Laser Tactical, Sleight of Hand, as well as Stippled Grip Tape. Of course, you could always switch out Sleight of Hand for a different scope, but I chose this type of class setup because snipers always need a scope. Anyways, with all jokes aside, is it worth getting? Of course, that's always up to the player's opinion, but really, I don't recommend, you know, getting any of the extra features because they're not really worth getting in my opinion. It's kind of like how the Holger was. So yeah, it's completely up to the player. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for some more COD Mobile content. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.